cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and if you don't know, which I know the world know, that when it come to YFN Lucci, when it come to Young Thug, YSL, hey man, it was a big war in Atlanta about these two. Now, not only was it a big war, like it's been shootings, you know what I'm saying? It's been bodies. So this is a real situation, and we know Thug and Lil Baby got a relationship. Lil Baby just brought out a lot of artists. Not only did Lil Baby bring out a lot of artists, but he brought out YFN Lucci too. When fans seen this, they like, oh man, what Thug is gonna think about Lil Baby bringing out YFN Lucci with the beef that him and Thug have had. Mind you that Thug and Baby cool, they locked in, right? Now, fast forward, family, and salute to YFN Lucci, you know, with his success coming home. You know, he got a record that's going right now. His first record that he dropped, he just did a concert, you know, in his hood, like on top of a Maybach. It was something like that, and it was successful, right? Now, everybody was wondering how Thug is gonna feel about this situation. Thug took to his social media, seeing everything that's going on social media, and he shared a picture of Lil Baby with a lot of money. Just showing love to Lil Baby. I think he had like $1 million counted out on the bed, and he was laid back on it. But he shared the picture to let people know that he's still rocking with Lil Baby. Now, when I seen this coming with Thug, I said, oh, him and Lil Baby already had talks. Lil Baby just didn't make that move on his own. He asked Thug, was it cool? You know what I'm saying? Him and YFN Lucci had a relationship also, but him and Thug relationship was tighter. And it looked like Thug gave him the green light to bring YFN Lucci on. Now, I must say that's growth coming from Thug. Because a lot of stuff that's going on concerning YSL, Thug is holding on to with no regrets. So to see him allow Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean allow, but being cool with his top enemy and rocking with them, because in today's time, fam, if you over there, you got to stay over there. We know what it is. You rocking with my enemy, I'm not rocking with you no more. And I can see that's growth in Thug, that's growth in Baby. I was saying in my last segment, just imagine if Thug and YFN Lucci got on a record together. And I mean, both of them go hard, but the public is going to want to see that. Just think if they even went on tour together with the beef that they done had. Look at what this showing the world. Like, man, we can fall out and still come together. Because you're not the same person you was 5 years ago, 2 years ago. Like, people grow, people make mistakes. So when they come to this situation, I hope that the industry see, other people that's in the industry, that, man, we can fall out and still get this bag and make money together. Because, see, Atlanta was going to be a real powerhouse, which it was for years. But we all thought when they come to Atlanta, like, this is going to be the place forever. This is going to be the Mecca. But when violence come into play amongst our people, like it did, they messed it up. They thought the way to go was to bang in the process of banging on wax and rapping and doing things like that. But when you trying to gang bang and rap at the same time, it don't mix, just like a dope dealer. You feel what I'm saying? And a gangster in the streets. Is he gonna be a dope dealer or a gangster? You feel me? You can't mix the two. So when it comes to this rap game, you know, either you're gonna be a rapper or a street nigga banging in the streets. Thug should recognize right now. I know YFN Lucci recognized that, hey man, I gotta go a different route. I got an opportunity to make millions on millions of dollars. Think about this, fam. YFN and Lucci then was doing drive-bys and his people were in the Maybach. They doing rich, dumb shit. Excuse my language, fam. So we need to see more of this, just like Cash Money, of individuals coming together to get the money together, fam. You would be surprised how much of the youth pay attention to what Thug and like YFN and Lucci do. That make them call they ops and link in the streets and whatever the case might be. Like, man, it ain't that bad. And one might be saying, chap, will you do that? I have done that. You feel me? And it was serious situations just like YFN, Lucci, and Thug. But we got to, you got to understand, fam, that, you know, we all fall short up under the glory of God. But can't nobody hold us accountable for that, you know, but God. And he don't, fam. He don't. He in the forgiveness game. So we can't play on his name in these records, because if you look at it, when it come to Thug, he talk about the Most High a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say a lot, but he have spoke on it in his interviews. You feel me? And he got a conscience for that. And the only thing that I've been saying when it come to Thug, even with him coming home, Thug could have been doing bigger stuff right now, because look how the trial blew up YSL Wooded. You feel me? They covered this trial for like 2 years. But Thug came home on the wrong tip and really not on the business tip. He came home worried about who did this or who did that. And you got to move on from a lot of situations. Not saying that I'm this perfect individual. I got a situation going on right now about my son, fam, to where I kind of went on one 2-3 days ago, and I had a reason to go on one 2-3 days ago. But today, you feel what I'm saying? I'm more at peace with the situation due to God, fam. You dig? Due to my faith. Due to good people hitting me up like, hey, man, look, bro, you got a chance in life right now. You can't be worried about them small fries. You can't be worried about them folks, fam. You got a chance to go up. You got a following. People really rock with you, Big Chap TV. And then if you crash out, you show enough away from your son then. You feel me? And it was a serious situation. And there's still some loose ends I got to deal with as a man. You feel me? So when it comes to life in general, what I'm trying to say, you know, it's going to be some bumps in the road. It's going to be some bumps in the road, fam. And one have to be prepared for that, because it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Mad day coming. Trouble is coming. But one thing about trouble, it don't last always unless you want it to. So you can move around with a troubled spirit, a troubled mind. You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, you just like the bullshit. You feel me? You feed off the bullshit. So it's about growth, man. Salute this situation with Lil Baby. Salute this situation with Thug. Salute this situation with YFN and Lucci. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, though, family. But make sure you hit that like button, family. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.